Hi, welcome to the exclusive video. So today I've been working on Inktober. Lee, oops, I hit my lamp. Lee, why are you doing Inktober in September? Well, first, if you don't know what Inktober is, it's just a drawing challenge. Tons of artists do it. You do an ink drawing every day of October. So Masery, the sketchbook company, asked me to be a part of their Inktober thing. Every year they make a prompt list with different prompts for different prompts for each day, and they have an artist do it. I did it last year, so they asked me to do it again, and I picked a prompt. I was about middle of the pack picking the prompt. Honestly, I don't like their list that much, but this year I picked house. I'm sure it was one of the best of my choices, but oh my gosh. So I planned on doing like a raccoon in a tree, or like a fox in a little burrow, or like some type of animal in a house, not an actual house, because I want to do something cute, not like spooky, I guess. But I'm down for spooky. I just didn't really have any ideas. Anyways, so I started on it this morning around 10, and now it's 3:30. I've been working on it all day. Still don't have one I like, but I thought I would share with you some of my favorite Inktober supplies, some of my process, and all my failed sketches. So let's look at my drawings I did today. So this Inktober, I had this idea where I was gonna just do black and white illustrations, because I've never done just black and white. I've done like gray scale and like gray scale with a pop of color. I usually do like grays and gold and black. So I was like, I just want to do black and white. I love the way just black and white illustrations look. I'm gonna try it. So I tried it. Obviously I failed because I went in with this micron, just like a 5 micron. So I have a ton of these, but I don't like to use them. But you don't really get a density of line change with pressure. It seems kind of like I'm just not very experienced with using it. But I went in with that and I was like, this is fine. And then everything looked the same. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a gray wash. And then I was like, I hate this. I'm gonna add black and more gray details. And then I just messed up the face, and I was like, okay. Okay, so first attempt didn't go well. So I went on to this attempt, which I don't dislike too much. I just added this yellow, so now there's like just like a tone that differentiates like these black and white details from this trunk, which was the main problem with this one. But after doing this one, I discovered I really don't like drawing with just microns. I don't think it really suits me. I'm really uncomfortable with it. Maybe that's just something I need to work on, but I'm not ready yet. So I did this doodle to relieve my stress of this drawing, which was fun. I decided I wanted to use my Pentel pocket brush pen and be more loose with my line working. I know that I like the Pentel brush pen, even though I don't use it a lot. I just came back with this yellow and added it in these and these splotches, but I wasn't loving this. It wasn't anything special. Now with like the gray wash and the yellow, I like it a little bit better, but it didn't seem like house to me. It just felt like a nap. So then I was kind of frustrated and I moved on to these doodles. That one was kind of a failure, still kind of cute, but this one I like, but not a house. So moving on, I was like, screw it, I'm not even gonna do the prompt. So I painted these owls. I was just gonna do gray and black and white, and then I added the yellow, of course, because I don't follow my own rules. So I actually do like these owls, but they don't fit the prompt. So can't submit that, but I'll probably just use these for days that I don't have time to do an Inktober drawing. Maybe some of these, we'll see. And then I was like, okay, so I want to fit my drawings into the prompt. I definitely liked painting the owl. Maybe I'll do a cute skull, and they live in the skull, and it's like a house for the little tiny owls. But I rushed this. I don't feel comfortable when I don't have a good reference, and obviously I was just making up this skull. So my camera cut off the video, I guess, but so this one I didn't like. I decided to just stop working on it once I felt like I was kind of rushing it, not loving the idea. It didn't seem very clear, and I wasn't loving this owl here. So I decided to do an owl on a house. This one isn't terrible. I'm okay with it, I suppose, but it's not like special, and I feel like the one for Masri needs to be kind of special because it's going to be shared with more people. So if all else fails, I'll submit this one, but like it's just I wouldn't make this if I didn't have to do the house prompt, and I'm not. It's just boring. So yeah. Okay, so supplies wise, I have all these microns. I have them in brown and black. I got them for school like 8 years ago. That's dramatic. It wasn't really that long ago, but I don't really like microns. They're fine. I might use them for like texture coloring, but not my faves. My faves are Winsor & Newton inks. I'm gonna try not to use my colored inks, but you know I will. These are the inks I use. I have some Liquitex inks, which I don't like as much. Washi tape. This was just sitting here, but I'll include it. Washi tape. The tape stuff in your sketchbook. This is my favorite black ink. I have the Winsor & Newton black ink, but I find this one to be more opaque, and it's not, I think the Winsor & Newton one is either cool tone or warm tone. I honestly haven't used it in a while, but I know I like this one better. I think it comes out blacker. And I'm almost out, but you can't tell. Okay. And then the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. I'll probably just stick this in my bag with my sketchbook so I can do Inktober not at home possibly if I run into that problem. I also want to get one of these that's not the pocket brush pen because I think the cartridges for the ink for this are a little more expensive than the just screw-on ink things. And then I use a palette to dilute my inks. Yeah, and JetPen sent me this pen. It's like gray on one side and then black on the other side. I might use that. But pretty simple. These are pretty much my supplies plus paintbrushes. I don't use any special paintbrushes. This is just it. So if you were wondering, this is it. And I'll probably use my Strathmore Mixed Media sketchbook like I always do. / Strathmore Mixed Media paper or Strathmore watercolor paper. So that's where I'm at with my Inktober thing. If you guys have any ideas for like making a cute house illustration without drawing a house, leave it in the comments, guys. I'm counting on you because I have nothing. So I think that's it. Hope that you guys are participating in Inktober because I will be as best I can, which maybe I'll do every day. We'll see. So bye. That was a wink. I'm not that good at it.